Hey everyone, my next video I wanted to talk about my Accutane story because my last video I quickly touched on it. I didn't get into any details because I wanted a whole new video for that purpose. But I just wanted to start off with, the basics like the facts, what it does, if you should be on it or if you shouldn't be on it. But first, what it is, if anybody who has cystic acne or recurring acne that any other products can't get rid of, Accutane is your last choice because it is a very powerful drug. And I'm not trying to say, hey, go out and go get some because you have a little breakout. If you have a little breakout, I think Proactive might help you, or Neutrogena, or unscented soaps. Because if you get something that's scented, it may irritate your skin, causing breakouts, and don't want that. But if you have a little, like 1 or 2 breakouts, go wash your face every day. Not too much because oil is actually good for your skin, but wash enough to where it minimizes the pimple. If you have recurring acne, I would suggest Accutane. There are side effects to that, but everybody responds to it differently. It's usually a 5 or 6 month treatment on this medicine, and sometimes after doing this 5 or 6 month treatment, it might come back in 2 weeks or a month or whatnot. So don't always think like, oh, well, I'm gonna take this Accutane so my acne will go away forever, because you may have redness left over, you may have scarring left over, you don't know. But I started it in November and I just stopped last month. I went for 1 more month just to be safe. You didn't have to. I started out on 10 milligrams, 10 or 30, I think 30. I went down to 20 and then went back up to 40. Oh, battery is about to die. Anyways, I was so nervous to get on this, but before, they explain everything to you. Side effects can be really, really bad. It can mess up your stomach. It can mess up your digestive system. Suicidal thoughts are come into play, but I don't know if that medicine does do it. Because you know how when you think about something, you get like really anxious and you work yourself up over it and it makes you so crazy. That's what I think this does. It's not like, oh, well, take this and you're going to have suicidal thoughts. It's not the case. There's dryness. The most ones that aren't that serious are like dryness and redness from being dried out. That's not as bad. And nosebleeds, because when I was on it, I had nosebleeds for like a week straight, and they were terrible. Both nostrils at the same time. It was so scary. I had to get a humidifier in my room to help me breathe and to stop the nosebleeds, which worked wonderfully for me. And but Accutane, I would suggest it to anybody who is feeling insecure about their acne. Everybody gets breakouts. You're not alone. I get breakouts. I still have a little bit of scarring, a little bit of redness on my face, and a little foundation can help cover it up. But if you have acne and you're so insecure about it and you cake on makeup that's not how you do it, because then your makeup starts to look cakey and it doesn't look right, and you want something natural and you want to feel good about yourself. Because I used to go through foundation like crazy as well. I would whip through foundation every 2 months and it'd be like $11, and I'd waste so much money because, again, I didn't like my face as well. And you're not alone. There's adults who get breakouts, there's kids. You're not alone. Don't ever feel insecure about it. Everybody gets some, and if someone makes fun of you about it, then oh well, because you can say, well, you know what, I'm gonna take Accutane and I'm gonna look pretty. That's what I used to say. But I'd get bullied for my face, and that'd be a whole other video as well. I would get bullied like crazy, but what are you gonna do about it? Don't let those people get to you because you have a little breakout here and there, you have acne. You're not alone. No matter, the person who may have the perfect skin to you secretly has breakouts. They're just better at hiding it. So don't ever feel insecure or inferior to anybody with perfect skin, because you're just as beautiful. Don't listen to anybody. And that may sound hypocritical when I say it, because I thought I wasn't pretty, and I would go to Accutane. Now I feel comfortable in my skin. Yeah, I don't like going out without makeup yet because I still have redness, and I feel like people look at that and they're like, oh, and it's not comfortable to see people staring at you. But don't ever feel insecure. Love yourself, love your face. You can always get that problem fixed. It's not like it's gonna stay on you forever, be permanent. You can always get acne fixed. Proactive, Neutrogena, Murad, Accutane. There's other pills besides Accutane that you can take if you go to your dermatologist. I'm just saying Accutane may not be for simple breakouts that you may get before time of the month. Accutane is more for cystic, deep acne that's like purple. That's what it's for. My acne was not as bad, but nothing would work. So the last thing we could resort to was Accutane. Was I scared? Oh my gosh, yes. Do I regret doing it? No, because I absolutely love my face and I think I look beautiful, and I can now go to MAC and get my makeup done without being so insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, oh my god, like I have redness, whatever. I love redness, but the girl at MAC is my friend, so she understands completely. At MAC, they're very, very friendly. I haven't been to any other makeup stands or whatever. Besides Clinique, they were very understanding as well. But MAC is super cool. But if you do feel like nothing is getting rid of your acne, the next step would be Accutane. But talk to it about your family first, and then talk to your dermatologist about it, because he or she may have a different medicine in mind for you. Because I had to go through like 3 different pills before I got Accutane to see, and none of those pills worked. So always consult with them first, because there are side effects. There are things you have to go through. Boys, they just have to initial some things and then get it. Girls, you have to sign some things. Take a pregnancy test the first and last month of your treatment and during your treatment, like every month. So like your first month, you before you get it, you'd initial stuff, take a pregnancy test. If your pregnancy test comes back negative, you can take it. If it comes back positive, you will not be able to be on it because it can harm your baby. And there's like this big pamphlet that they give you that girls have to read, and like and then they'll send you this ID code that's your ID when you log on to iPledge program for the medicine, because you have to answer these questions, and if you get them wrong, I think you can go back and like get them right or whatever. But if you don't answer these questions within a 7-day window, it locks you out of getting the medicine, and you have to wait to get it again. It's so serious, it's so much work, but it's so worth it. Once a month, every month for your treatment, 5 or 6 months, you have to go to somewhere to get your blood drawn for your cholesterol, your triglycerides, and your pregnancy test for girls. Guys too, but minus the pregnancy test, but for girls, pregnancy test. And then 2 days before you go to your appointment, and then your appointment, they'll go over it, because the medicine does raise your cholesterol like crazy, so they try to keep an eye on that. And like they say to be on a good diet, like don't drink pop, or well, I say pop, but it's soda. I'm from Pittsburgh, so we say pop here. And also to not eat so much bread or greasy foods. Like if you want to cook fries, I'd cook them in the oven besides a fryer, so it's not all that grease. I stay from fast food. It's going to be hard. It was hard for me, but I did it, and my cholesterol did go up. It's actually going down now after I slowed down on my medicine. And what else? But yes, every month you go on, you go get your blood drawn, then you go and you get your checkup, and then they'll ask you questions like if you can see at night, if you have suicidal thoughts, if you are very tired, if you have, different mood swings. And I remember being tired, but I don't know if it was because of the medicine. I have work, and I wake up every morning at 5:30 in the morning every morning, and I go to work for 8 hours. And I think that made me so tired because I wasn't used to it. I was used to waking up for school, and now I'm in college, so on. But the thing is don't always feel like there's no solution to your acne. There is always something out there for somebody. Accutane may not be for you because you have little little pimples here and there. If you have really bad acne, and I'm not judging because been there, done that. My brother was through it, he was on Accutane. My cousin was through it, he was on Accutane. Their skin looks so beautiful, you look like nothing ever was even on their face. There's a little bit of redness left over, a little bit of scarring. That's how my face is. But that's okay, you know? And so if you ever feel insecure about that, go to a dermatologist. Don't sit there and sulk. I don't want to say sulk because that sounds so rude, but sulk about not feeling pretty. You are pretty no matter what your face looks like. But if you feel so down about yourself, go to a dermatologist, you know, because don't listen to any of those bullies about your face. I did, and I felt terrible, and I would be so scared to go to just go to school, and I'd cake on my makeup, and people would just be like, "Oh, I know you're wearing makeup," you know, and be like, "Oh no, I'm not." Like, no, like it blends in, you know. But it gets better. You know, maybe those bullies will get breakouts too, because I know one bully would make fun of me, and he/she, I'm not gonna tell you the gender, but he/she ended up getting bad breakouts the next year, and I was like, well, you shouldn't make fun of me. But if you really feel like acne is your problem, I would go to a dermatologist and seeing what you can do for your problem. But Accutane has changed my life, I think, for the better. I am so more outgoing. I'm not as anxious in social situations about my face. I can actually look at people in the eye when I am talking instead of, you know, going like this and talking or going like, you know what I mean? I can actually talk face to face with somebody and feel beautiful, and I can take pictures without editing like crazy on them, you know, and I'm feeling beautiful about it as well. But I hope my Accutane story has helped you, and if you have any questions, please comment below. Please subscribe and like this video. I have some views on my last video, and it got me so excited because I would not even think 10 people would view it, but more than 10 people have viewed it. I have 2 comments from people on it and such positive feedback, and I hope I can help you guys with everything. I will be here to talk. If you want to message me about Accutane, please do so. Comment anything, like this video, please subscribe if you would like. Thank you. Bye.